Good evening, everyone. I am Lakshya, your friendly neighborhood anchor for today. Welcome back to another set of performances on the day 2 of the solo graduation program. I now invite Meenakshi ma'am to address the gathering.
Good evening, dear students, parents, and all other audiences. I'm Meenakshi, and we at Alchemy are very happy that we have successfully completed day 1 of our solo graduation event 2024-2025, and now we are on day 2. At Alchemy, we believe in express, explore, and experiment. And I'm very happy to share with you all that all these students here, right from the age group of 4 to 14, have been practicing for almost 1 month rigorously with the support of our teachers. And all of that will be seen by all of you today. And as I said before, we believe in express, explore, and experiment. We give an opportunity to every child to come stand here all alone on the stage and express themselves fearlessly and then find their ground and then experiment for their performances. And that is why we request all the parents here, not to compare your child with anybody, as each one of them is unique and talented. We this year are very happy that we are extending our branch to OMR also. We've been running centers at Annanagar, KK Nagar, and Adayar in Chennai, and we are extending ourselves to OMR at Soaring in Allur. And if you have any friends and relatives who are interested in our alchemy curriculum, please spread the word, and we will be starting our classes as with our annual summer camp this year in the month of April and May. And the registrations for the same are open, and seats will be provided on first come first serve basis. And we are very, very proud that we've grown ourselves so much thanks to all your parents' support, that we are opening a new branch this year. And now for the few ground rules. We are going on live through our YouTube channel. Video is being recorded. So we request that nobody travel in the between or move in the between in the center of the audience and wave your hands, because video is being recorded and live is being on. And also, in case you want to move around, we request that you move around in the time between the anchor goes out and the next performer comes in. And one more ground rule here for the auditorium is that videography and photography is being taken for the event, and we request that you don't take pictures or videos of the performances with flashes on, because that might distract our young performers here. Yeah. And one final rule before I go out, please sit back and enjoy, and definitely put your phones on silent. Thank you.
Fasten your seatbelts because we're in for a fun and engaging ride. Don't worry, I promise not to bore you too much. Let's get started. Starting on a magical note, did you know that Alice in Wonderland was written way back in 1865 and has been enchanting imaginations ever since? Well, today, K. Sahana from Grade 2 Senior Anna Nagar is bringing the timeless tale back to life with a captivating monologue. Let's dive down the rabbit hole together and give her a big round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is K. Sahana, and today I'm going to be performing a monologue from Alice in Wonderland as Alice. Why? How impolite of him! I asked him a civil question and he pretended not to hear me. That's not at all nice. I say, Mr. White Rabbit, where are you going? He won't answer me, and I do so want to know what he's late for. I wonder if I might follow him. Why not? There's no rule that I mayn't go where I please. I will follow him. Wait for me, Mr. White Rabbit. I'm coming too. How curious! I never realized rabbit holes were so dark, so long, and so empty. I believe I have been falling for 5 minutes and I still can't see the bottom. After such a fall as this, I shall think nothing of tumbling downstairs. How brave they'll think of me at home. Why, I wouldn't say about it, even if I fell from the top of the house. I wonder how many miles I've fallen by this time. I may be getting somewhere near the center of the earth. I wonder if I shall fall right through the earth. How funny would that be? Oh, I think I see the bottom. Yes, I'm sure I see the bottom. I will hit the bottom, hit it very hard, and oh, how it will hurt. Thank you.
Wow, that was absolutely enchanting. K. Sahana truly brought Wonderland to life with her captivating performance. Let's give her one more well deserved round of applause for taking us on that magical journey. Up next, we have A. Arif from Grade 1 Junior Adayar to perform the story Birbal is Brief. Over to you, Arif.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarav. I'm going to present a story about Birbal is brief. One day, Akbar asked his courtiers, can they tell him the difference between truth and falsehood in 3 words or less? Every courtiers looked at one another in bewilderment. What about you, Birbal? Asked the emperor. I'm surprised that you two are silent. I'm silent because I want others to give a chance to speak. Well, nobody else has the answers except the emperor. So you go ahead and tell me the difference between truth and falsehood in 3 words or less. 4 fingers, said Birbal. 4 fingers? Asked the emperor, perplexed. That's the difference between truth and falsehood, your majesty. Which you see with your own eyes is the truth, which you only heard maybe not be true more. That's right, but what do you mean by telling 4 fingers? The distance between one's eyes and one's ears is 4 fingers, said Birbal, grinning. Thank you.
You sure showed us through your story that Birbal isn't only brilliant but also brief. Can we give him a big round of applause for that? Poetry has a magical way of making words dance, and Dakshita V from Grade 1 Senior Annanagar is here to take us on a joyful ride with a performance of the swing. Let's sit back, sway with the rhythm, and give her a warm round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dakshita. Today, I'm going to perform a poem, The Swing, by Robert Louis Stevenson. How do you like to go up in a swing? Up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it's the pleasantest thing every child can do. Up in the air and over the wall, till I can see so wide. Rivers and trees and cattle and all over the countryside, till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown. Up in the air, I go flying again. Up in the air and down. Thank you.
What a delightful recitation! Dakshita V truly made us feel the joy and wonder of soaring through the air on a swing. Let's give her a big round of applause for that mesmerizing performance. For a fable that's worth its weight in gold, Guhan V from Grade 1 Junior KK Nagar is here to share the golden egg. Now, I don't know about you, but if I found a golden egg, I'd probably be too busy planning my vacation to think about the lesson. Let's see what Guhan had in store for us. Please give him a warm round of applause.
Hi, my name is Guggen. Hi, my name is Guggen. I'm going to perform a story called The Golden Eggs. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer who had a goose that laid one golden egg every day. The egg provided enough money for the farmer and his wife daily needs. To support their daily needs. One day the farmer thought to himself, why should we take one egg a day? Why shall we take all at a day and make a lot of money? The next day, as the goose laid the golden egg, the farmer squeaked with a sharp knife and killed the goose. Hope of finding golden eggs, as he cut open the snow egg, the only thing he found was guts and blood. How jinxed and foolish they were. Thank you. இது இருக்கு.
Well, Guhan B certainly left us with some golden wisdom. Let's remember, greed never gets us anywhere, but a good story always does. Let's give him a big round of applause for that valuable lesson. Litwin Arul from grade 3 senior Anna Nagar is about to share a poem that might just make you think twice before you speak. A word of warning isn't just any poem. It's a reminder that words hold power. Let's show him some love and encouragement with a big round of applause.
Hello, my name is Litwin, and today I'm going to perform a word of warning by Max Fashion. Most unkind words can buzz like bees, so do not let them sting me, please. But kindly words, as you know, can fill me with a friendly glow. The scolding words that come my way will make me tend to disobey while telling me, do that, do this. Such words I much prefer to miss. No wonder that I turn and flee when people want a word with me. I find they're wanting 3 or 4, sometimes considerably more at any time of night or day. Some people have too much to say. So words are just whizzing in your head. Why not leave a few unsaid? Thank you.
That was truly thought provoking. Litwin Arul gave us all something to reflect on. Words are powerful, and we should use them wisely. Let's give him a well deserved round of applause for such meaningful recitation. Get ready to be charmed by a poem that's all about one of the most patient creatures out there. To a Cow by Sarveshwaran A of Grade 1 Junior Adayar. Who knew cows could inspire poetry, right? Let's welcome him with a warm round of applause and see what's moving in his poem.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarveshwar. Ayo. Hello everyone, my name is Sarvesh. I'm going to perform to the stage. They took your cough away last night, so that is why you move. And all the beast and sympathy mourn from the field with you. Commiseration flows from me, it flows from every part. As lying still, I hear that low from out your bowing knot. Maternal language breaks your frame, and yet you cannot weep. Just bellow sadly to the stars. But please, I want some sleep. Lamba. Yeah.
That was a good performance. Sarveshwaran A turned the humble cow into a poetic star. Heram Santosh, get ready for a tale as sweet as it sounds. Heram Santosh from Grade 2 Junior KK Nagar is here to share the delightful story of the gingerbread boy. Let's give him a big round of applause. Just don't try to eat the story.
Hello everyone, my name is Hiram and I'm going to perform the story called The Gingerbread Boy. Once upon a time, there lived a little old woman and a little old man. One day, when the little old woman was baking, she made a little boy out of gingerbread. She gave him 2 black currants for the eyes and a piece of green marzipan for a nose and a big red cherry for a mouth. Then she popped him into the oven to bake. Presently, she heard a tiny voice saying, "Let me out! Let me out!" The little old woman ran and opened the oven door. And what do you think? Out hopped the little gingerbread man. "Goodness gracious me!" cried the little old woman. And before she knew what was happening, the little gingerbread boy had hopped out through the door and into the street. The little old little old man ran after. "Stop! Stop!" Gingerbread boy, they called. But he only looked back and cried, "Run as fast as you can! You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man!" And they could not catch him. Soon he met a cow. "Stop! Stop!" Gingerbread boy, the cow called. But he only looked back and cried, "Run as fast as you can! You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man!" And the cow could not catch him. Soon he met a horse. "Stop! Stop!" Gingerbread boy, the horse called. But he only looked back and cried, "Run as fast as you can! You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man!" Thank you. Thanks.
Heram truly cooked a delightful tale. Give it up for him. Aditi Tilak from Grade 1 Junior Ananagar is here to paint a poetic masterpiece with a recital of crayons. Let's encourage her with vibrant applause.
Hi, my name is Aditi. Hi, my name is Aditi and I am going to perform Crayons poem by the Liligan. Sticks of colors: orange, red, yellow, green, and a brown like a bread, blue like water in the sea, purple like bruises on my knee, black like night when I am in bed, dreaming it, yellow, orange, and red. Thank you.
Aditi brought colors to life with a wonderful recital. Let's give her a round of applause for that cute performance. Anahita Raghavendra will take us on a poetic journey with the arrow and the song. Did you know that Longfellow's poems are often seen as a bridge between American and European literature. Let's welcome Anahita from Grade 1 Senior Ananagar with a big round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anahita, and today, good evening, everyone. My name is Anahita, and today I'm going to be performing the poem, "The Arrow and the Song." I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where, for so swiftly flew the sight, I could not follow it in its flight. I breathed the song into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For who has a sight so keen and strong that it can follow the flight of a song? Long, long afterwards in an oak, I found the arrow still unbroke, and the song, from beginning to end, I found again in the heart of a friend. Thank you.
Anahita delivered a performance that truly hit the mark. Let's applaud her. Let's applaud her for such a captivating recital. Kavya Vasantraj from Grade 1 Senior KK Nagar is here with a poem guaranteed to bring some laughs. Daddy fell into the pond. Let's cheer for her and get ready for some fun.
Have you ever had one of those dull, gloomy days where nothing seems to happen? Well, in this poem, everything changes by a blink of an eye, thanks to Daddy. I'm Kavya here to present Daddy Fell into the Pond by Alfred Noyes. Everyone grumbled. The sky was grey. We had nothing to do and nothing to say. We were nearing the end of a dismal day, and there seemed to be nothing beyond. Then Daddy fell into the pond. Everyone's faces grew merry and bright, and Timothy danced for sheer delight. Give me the camera, quick, oh quick. He's crawling out of duckweed. Click. The gardener suddenly slapped his knee and doubled up, shaking silently. And all the ducks quacked as if they were daft, and it sounded as if the old drake laughed. Oh, there wasn't a thing that didn't respond when Daddy fell into the pond. Thank you.
Kavya had a smiling with a charming and light-hearted recital. Let's give her a big round of applause. Lakshit from Grade 1 Junior KK Nagar will take us on a journey through the story of the mighty banyan tree. Fun fact, banyan trees can spread across acres and form entire ecosystems under their canopy. Let's show him our support and see where this tale leads.
Hi everyone, my name is Lakshit. Today I'm going to perform a story called The Banyan Tree. Though the house and grounds belong to my grandparents, the magnificent old banyan tree was mine, chiefly because grandfather at 65 could no longer climb in it. His spreading branches, which hung to the ground and took root tugging, forming a number of twisting passages and gave me endless pleasure. Among them were squirrels and snails and butterflies. The tree was older than house, older than grandfather, as old as Dehradun itself.
I could hide myself in his branches behind thick green leaves and spy on the world below. My first friend was a small grey squirrel, arching his back and sniffing into the air. He seemed at first to resent my invasion of privacy, but when he found I did not arm myself with cutpit or argon, he became friendly. And when I started bringing him pieces of cakes and biscuits, he grew quite bold and soon taking mosses from my hand. Thank you.
Lakshit truly rooted us in his storytelling. Up next, Netra Rajesh Balaji from Grade 2 Senior Annanagar brings us a vivid and heartfelt depiction of a day close in November. Let's hear it for her as we step into her story.
Hello everyone, my name is Netra Rajesh Balaji and today I'm going to be performing a poem called At Day Close in November by Thomas Hardy. The 10 hours light is abating and a late bird wings across where the pines like waltzers waiting give their black heads a toss. The beech leaves that yellow the noontime float past like specks in the eye. I set every tree in my June time, and now they obscure the sky. The children who ramble through here conceive that there never has been a time where no tall trees grew here, that none will in time be seen. Thank you.
Netra painted a picture with her words that we won't forget. Sahana Balaji from Grade 3 Senior Annanagar is here to present the engaging rainmaker monologue. Did you know that rainmakers are also used as a term for people who bring in significant business or success in companies? Let's give her a warm welcome and see how she makes magic with words.
Hello everyone, my name is Sahana and today I'm going to be performing the Rainmaker. It was very hot and everyone was asleep. The Rainmaker, a strangely garbed figure, wakes and stands. He's holding in his hands a bunch of dried twigs. He looks in the sky and sniffs the air. There's no wind and it's hot and dry under his feet as he mounts his hill, a mount in the center of the village. From the top, he gazes round at the sleeping people. He pauses for a moment and again looks in the sky. He moves, wakes the sleepers one by shaking his dried twigs. They wake gradually. When they are sitting, they began, conducted by the rainmaker, to make strange rain and water sounds. The chorus fades to silence and the rattles quietly take over. Some of the villagers begin to move, and when everyone is wheeling and twisting to the rhythm, the rainmaker leaps to his hill and leads and signals for stillness and silence. The villagers begin a low moaning, which increases in speed and volume when everyone is stamping the ground and yelling for rain. The rainmaker once more signals for stillness and silence. They hear distant thunder. Everyone looks at the hills. They hear thunder again, nearer this time. The rainmaker leaps in the sky and leads the villagers in a wild, frantic dance. When the dark clouds cover the sky, the dance goes to a standstill, and the rainmaker cries to the clouds. The villagers echo his cry. It begins to rain. There's a sense of immense relief in everyone. Someone begins to laugh. The laugh is infectious as everyone enjoys the rain. Thank you.
Sahana truly showered us with brilliance through her performance. It's now time for me to sign off and invite the next anchor for the day to take you all through exciting performances. Over to you, Ritika.
Thank you, Lakshya. Hi, all. I'm Ritika, and I will be taking the responsibility of taking care of the anchoring for the next 1 hour. Don't worry, sit back and enjoy as our next set of performers are gearing up to entertain and enthrall you all. Did you know that peacocks can fan their feathers out to a dazzling display, almost as if they are trying to outshine the sun? Meanwhile, crows are too busy being clever and sneaky to care about looking pretty. The Peacock and the Crow from the Aesop Fables by Vedant Arjun from Grade 1 Junior Ananagar. Vedant, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Good evening, everyone. My name is Vedant, and today I'm going to perform the story of Peacock and the Crow. Once upon a time, there lived a crow in the forest. He was a very happy and cheerful crow. He loved to fly over the forest. One day, he saw a beautiful swan swimming in a pond near the forest. The crow said, "Wow, what a beautiful swan! He's so white and beautiful." He looked at himself and said sadly, "But look at me, I am so black. I think the swan must be the happiest bird in the world." The crow went to the swan and said, "You are so beautiful. You must be the happiest bird in the forest." The swan replied, "No, I am not. But look at the parrot. He has two colors." The crow went to the parrot and said, "Hey, parrot, you have two colors. You must be the happiest bird in the forest." The parrot replied, "No, no, I am not. But look at the peacock. He has so many beautiful colors." The crow flew to the peacock and said, "Hey, peacock, you are surely the most beautiful bird in the world." The peacock replied sadly, "Yes, I know. That's why I am kept in the zoo like you. I cannot be free like you. I wish I was a crow like you. Thank you."
Thank you, Vedant, for the amazing performance. Did you know that lions are known as the kings of the jungle? But sometimes even kings can make some silly decisions. The foolish lion and the rabbit from the Aesop Fables. Again, but this time, but see Amok Krishna from Grade 1 Senior Ananagar. Amok, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Amo Krishna and I'm going to be performing The Foolish Lion and the Clever Rabbit. Long time ago, there lived a ferocious lion in the forest. It was a greedy lion and started killing all the animals in the forest. Seeing this, the animals gathered and decided to approach the lion with the offer that they would send one animal who would volunteer itself to be eaten by a lion every day. So, every day, one animal went up to the lion to be eaten. One day, it was the turn of the rabbit. The rabbits chose an old rabbit amongst them. Now, this rabbit was old and wise. It decided to take its own sweet time to go up to the lion. The lion was getting impatient on not seeing any animal come by and swore to kill all the animals the next day. The rabbit went to the lion by sunset. The lion was furious. The wise rabbit was calm and slowly told the lion that it was not his fault. He told the lion that a group of rabbits were coming for him for the day. But on the way, an angry lion attacked them and ate all the rabbit. It was by a miracle that he managed to escape and reach safely. He said that the other lion was challenging the supremacy of the lion. The lion was naturally very enraged and asked to be taken to the location of the other lion. The rabbit agreed and led the way towards a deep well filled with water. Then he showed the lion his reflection in the water. The lion was furious and started growling. Naturally, its image in the water, the other lion was also equally angry. The lion jumped into the well and attacked the other lion and killed it, but lost its life in the well. Thus, the wise rabbit saved the forest and the animals from the proud lion. The moral of the story is intelligence wins over might. Thank you.
Thank you, Amok, for the wonderful performance. I have read that an elephant's trunk is so strong that it can lift up to 350 pounds. Imagine having a nose that could carry your groceries, backpack, and maybe even your little brother. Here comes a story, If I Was an Elephant, by Kapilan from Great Junior Ananagar. Kapilan, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kapilan. I am going to perform If I Was an Elephant. If I was an elephant with my own trunk nose, I could water the garden with my own special hose. On hot days, I could flap my ears to make my own breeze and turn on my special fan on at any time I please. I had often thought about it, the fun it could be. But then I said, nah, I'm happy being me. Thank you.
It was an amazing performance, Kapilan. Umbrellas were first invented to protect people from the sun, not rain. Imagine walking around with a giant sunshade instead of a rain blocker. Here comes a story, The Blue Umbrella, written by Ruskin Bond, to be narrated to you all by Samrut Sailesh Kumar from grade to junior, KK Nagar. Samrut, the stage is yours.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samrut. Today, I'm going to perform the story called The Blue Umbrella. Binya heard voices, laughter, the clatter of plates, and cups. Stepping to the trees, she came upon a party of picnickers. They were the holiday makers from the plains. The women were dressed in bright saris, and the men wore light summer shirts, and the children had pretty new clothes. Binya, standing in the shadows between the trees, went unnoticed. As for sometimes she watched the picnickers, admiring their clothes and listening to the unfamiliar accents, and then gazing rather hungrily at the sight of all their food. And then her gaze came to rest on a bright blue umbrella. And then her gaze came to rest on a bright blue umbrella, a fairly thing for a woman, which lay open on the grass beside its owner. Now, Penny had seen umbrellas before. Her mother had a big black umbrella which nobody used anymore because the field rats had eaten holes in it. But this was the first time Bitnia had seen such a small, dainty, colorful umbrella, and she fell in love with it. The umbrella was like a flower, a great blue flower that has sprung up on the dry brown hillside. Thank you.
Thank you, Samrut, for the wonderful performance. You know what my brother is just obsessed with? Dragons, and I just can't get him to play with anything else. He's like a stubborn pet. Talking of pets, I wonder what it would be like if dragons weren't just fearsome creatures, but also incredibly stubborn pets. Here comes the story How to Train Your Dragon, written by Crestia Cowell, to be narrated to you all by Kaira Teres Arul from Grade 1 Senior, Ananagar. Kaira, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kaira Teresarul, and now I'll be performing How to Train Your Dragon by Cressida Cowell. After breakfast, Hiccup went to sit on a front step beside his grandfather, who was smoking a pipe. It was a beautiful, cold, clear winter's morning with not a breath of wind and sea all round as flat as glass. Old Wrinkly blew out smoke rings contentedly as he watched the sun coming up. Hiccup shivered and chucked stones into the bracken. Neither of them spoke for a long time. At last, Hiccup said, "I got the dragon." "I said you would, didn't I?" replied Old Wrinkly, very pleased with himself. Old Wrinkly had taken up soothsaying in his old age, mostly unsuccessfully. Looking into the future is a complicated business, so he was particularly pleased that he had got this right. "Something extraordinary, you said," complained Hiccup. "A truly unusual dragon, you said. An animal that would really make me stand out from the crowd." "Absolutely," agreed Old Wrinkly. "The entrails were undeniable. The only extraordinary thing about this dragon is how extraordinarily small it is. In that, it is super unusual. So I'm more of a laughing stock than ever." "Oh no," said Old Wrinkly, chuckling in a wheezy way over his pipe. "Thank you."
Thank you, Kaira, for the fantastic performance. Reading can actually improve your memory, reduce stress, and take you on adventures without ever leaving your couch. Be ready to discover a world of magic, mystery through the poem Open the Book by Jane Yolen. We have Jeevarakshita from Grade 1 Junior, Ananagar, to present the poem. Jeevarakshita, the stage is yours.
Open a book. I am Jeevarakshita. Open a book. 1 minute. Okay. Stand here. Start again. Open a book and you will find people and places of every kind. Open a book and you can be anything you want to be. Open a book and you can share and wondrous words and you find in there. Open a book, you too, you read to me, I read to you.
Thank you, Jeevarakshita, for the fabulous performance. Do you know an average student spends over 1,000 hours in school every year. That's a lot of time to think about how you don't want to be late. But you know what? There's always chaos in the morning of a student's life, because of which the students are mostly late. Here's a poem, I'm Late for School, by Ken Nesbitt, to be performed to you all by Anirudh S. from Grade 1 Senior, KK Nagar. Let's hear what his story is. Anirudh, the stage is yours.
Well, imagine getting ready for school and oops, you forget the most important part. Let me, Anirudh, take you to my crazy morning with this poem, Late for School by Gareth Lancaster. I got up late for school today and I nearly missed the bus. I hurried down the stairs, woofed my toast, and caused a fuss. I quickly threw my books in my bag, my pen, my lunch, and my shorts, grabbed my coat from out the cupboard, took my bat and ball for sports. I slid across the kitchen floor and hopped around the cat, then expertly rolled over, jumped back up, and grabbed my hat. I belted out of our front door, spun round and swung it shut. Saw the bus was waiting for me. I felt I had some time to start. I climbed aboard and froze still. I knew things weren't right. My friends fell in fits of fun and pointed with delight. My face turned red. I couldn't breathe, for in my haste I knew I would have forgotten to wear shirts, jumper, pants, socks, and shoes. Bye! I think
Thank you for an astounding performance. We have yet another story narration today, this time from Ashika of Grade 3 Senior, Ananagar, who's going to tell us the story Sidharta and the Swan by Deepak Chopra. Ashika, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone. My name is Ashika Venkatesh and today I am going to be narrating the story Sidharta and the Swan written by Anita Ganeri. Sidharta was sitting by the lake when a flock of white swans flew overhead. Suddenly, one of the swans fell from the sky and landed at Sidharta's feet. An arrow was stuck in its wings. Poor swan, said Sidharta. Don't be afraid, I'll look after you. Very gently, he pulled out the arrow and quickly wrapped the wounded swan in his own shirt to keep it warm. Just then, his cousin Devadatta came running up with great excitement. He was carrying a bow and some arrows. What are you doing? Shouted Devadatta. That's my swan, not yours. I shot it fair and square. Now give it back or else. But Sidharta refused, and the two boys began to argue. They quarreled and quarreled and quarreled, but neither would give in. Finally, they decided to go to the king and let him decide who was right. The king and his ministers listened carefully to their stories. Sidharta had his first say. Now, who does the swan belong to? Devadatta should get the swan because he shot it, said one minister. But Sidharta found it, so he should get it, said another. Even the ministers couldn't decide. I can help you, said a quavering voice. Everyone turned around. There, in the doorway, stood an old man whom no one had seen before. No one wants to feel pain or die, and it's just the same for the animals. Give the swan to the boy who tried to save its life, not the boy who would kill it. So, Sidharta was allowed to keep the swan, and he took good care of it until it was well again. Then he took it down to the lake and let it fly away to join its friends. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashika, for the wonderful performance. The first day at school is a whirlwind of emotions, nervousness, mixed with wonder, uncertainty, paired with curiosity. It's a moment when everything feels both overwhelming and exciting, like opening a door to a whole new adventure. Here's a poem, The First Day at School, by Roger McGow, to be presented to you all by Suhani Chandak from grade to senior at Ananagar. Suhani, the stage is yours.
Hello, my name is Swani Chandak, and today I'm here to perform a poem named First Day at School by Roger McGow. A million, billion, billion miles from home, waiting for the bell to go. To go where? Why are they all so big? Other children so noisy. So much at home, they must have been born in uniform, lived all their lives in playgrounds, and spent years inventing games that don't let me in. Games that are rough, that swallow you up. And the railings? All around the railings. They keep them in glass rooms. Whole rooms made out of glass. Imagine. Are they to keep out wolves and monsters? Things that carry off and eat children? Things you don't take sweets from? Perhaps they're just to stop us getting out, running away from the lessons. Lesson. What does lesson look like? Sounds small and slimy. I just wish I could remember my name. Mommy said it would come in useful, like wellies when there's puddles, yellow wellies. I wish she was here. I think my name is seen on somewhere. Perhaps the teacher will read it for me. Teacher, the one who makes tea. Thank you.
Thank you, Suhani, for the wonderful performance. Have you ever thought about trash in a whole new way? What if your old cereal box or a plastic bottle could be turned into something cool or even save the planet? Listen to the poem, Recycling Song, for which we have Krisha from grade to junior KK Nagar to present it.
Hello everyone, my name is Krisha. I am going to perform the poem called Recycling Song. Save, save, save the cans, throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Save, save, save the papers, throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Save, save, save the bottles, throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Save, save, save the plastics, throw them in the bin. We can help to save the earth if we all pitch in. Thank you.
Thank you, Krisha, for an amazing performance. Scientists say true friendship always boosts your health, lowering stress and even helping you live longer. It's no wonder we cherish friends who are there for us when we need them the most. Here's a story about true friendship. A friend indeed is a friend in need by Ralph Waldo Emerson. To be presented by to you all by Janvi from Grade 1 Junior, KK Nagar. Janvi, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone, I am going to pursue. I am good. My name is Janvi. I am going to narrate the story A Friend in Need is a Friend Indeed. Once upon a time, in a forest, there lived a lion. One day, after a heavy meal, the lion was sleeping under a tree. After a while, there came a mouse and started to play on the lion. Suddenly, the lion got up with anger and looked around who has disturbed its peaceful sleep. Then it saw a mouse standing there trembling with fear. Then the lion jumped on it and was about to kill it. The, 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 When the mouse requested the lion to forgive him, the lion felt pity and left it. The mouse ran away. The few weeks later, the lion was caught in a net by a hunter. The mouse came there and cut the net, helping the lion to escape. Thereafter, the lion and the mouse became friends. They lived happily in the forest. Thank you.
Thank you, Janvi. It was a nice try. Next up, we have Adya Sahasra, 81 Senior, KK Nagar, who's going to narrate a story. Ever wonder what happens when an elephant tries to fit in with a group of smaller animals? Here's a story, Elephant and Friends, by Gail Touchman. Adya, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone, hope you are all doing good. Let me perform the story Elephant and Friends. One day an elephant was wandering into a forest in search of friends. He saw a monkey on a tree. He asked, "Will you be my friend?" The monkey replied, "You are too big to swing from tree to tree like me." Then the elephant met a rabbit. He asked, "Will you be my friend?" The rabbit replied, "You are too big to play in my burrow." Then the elephant met a frog. He asked, "Will you be my friend?" The frog replied, "How can I? You are too big to leap about like me." The elephant was very upset. Then the elephant met a fox. He asked, "Will you be my friend?" The fox replied, "Sorry, sir, you are too big," and ran away. The next day, all the animals were running for their lives. The elephant asked, "What is the matter? Why are you all running?" The bear replied, there is a tiger in the forest. He's trying to gobble us all up." All the animals ran away to hide, while the tiger was eating all the animals he could find. The elephant was wondering what he could do. He thought of a plan. He walked up to the tiger and said, "Please, Mr. Tiger, don't eat all these poor animals." The tiger, "Mind your own business," growled the tiger. The elephant had no other option unless until to give the tiger a hefty kick. The frightened tiger ran for his life. The elephant walked back into the forest to announce the good news to all the animals. The animals were very happy. They thanked the elephant and said, "You are just the right size to be our friend." Um, Moral of the story: friends come in all shapes and sizes. Thank you.
It was a fantastic performance, Adya. What if playing a game didn't involve rules or competition, but instead was all about fun and kindness? Here's a poem, Hug a War, by Shel Silverstein, which is going to be performed by Tanvan Sai from, yes, Grade 1 Junior, KK Nagar. Tanvan, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Tanvan Sai. I'm going to perform a poem of Hagowa. I will not play Goa. I will rather play Hagowa. When everyone hugs instead of tugs, when everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, when everyone kisses, when everyone greets, when everyone cuddles, when everyone wins. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanvan, for the fantastic performance. Now I'm going to call Ishan Advik not to perform, but to take care of the rest of the events of the day. Give a big round of applause to Ishan Advik. And this is Ritika signing off.
Thank you, Ritika. Good evening, respected guests, parents, and friends. I'm so excited to be here with all of you today. In every performance you are seeing tonight, we are all in for a treat. Let's get started with the performances. Our next performer is a talented young kid from Grade 1 Junior, KK Nagar, Kavish Dave, who will be presenting the poem Five Little Seeds. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is Kavish. Today I am going to perform a poem called Seeds. Five little seeds. Three will make flowers and two will make fields. Under the leaves and under the snow, five little seeds are waiting to grow. Out come the sun, then down come the star, then up come the pretty pink flowers. Pretty pink flowers. Out come the sun that every blending, then up come the two funny old wheels. Thank you.
A round of applause for Kavish Dave for teaching us to accept life as it is its beauty. Our next performer, also from Grade 1 Junior, KK Nagar, is MS Sarvarakshan, who will be narrating the story, The Glass of Milk. That's something new I am hearing. Come on, let's see what he has to say.
Hello friends, my name is Sarvarakshan. Today I'm going to perform a story called The Glass of Milk. There once was a poor boy who spent his days going door to door, selling newspapers to pay for his school. One day, when he was walking on his route, he started feeling low and weak. The poor boy was starving, so he decided to ask for food at the next house, but was denied every time until he reached a door of a girl. He asked for a glass of water, but seeing his poor state, the girl came back with a glass of milk. The boy asked how much he owed for a milk, but the girl refused payment. Years later, the girl, who was now a grown woman, fell sick. She went doctor to doctor, but no one was able to cure her. Finally, she went to the best doctor in town. The doctor spent months treating her until she was finally cured. Despite her happiness, she was afraid she couldn't afford to pay the bill. But when the hospital handed a bill, it read, paid in full with a glass of milk. Thank you.
What a wonderful story. A big thank you to Server Action for teaching us the value of being kind and helpful through his narration. Next up, we have Kushi Mehta from Grade 1 Junior again, but this time from Annanagar Center, who will perform the poem Getting Out of Getting Into Bed. I know, getting out of bed is the most irritating thing for all of us. Right, but this little girl in this poem talks about the difficulties in getting into bed. Let's see what her reasons are. Over to you, Kushi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kushi, and I'm going to perform a story called Getting Out of Getting Into Bed. I'll never understand why day turns into night and I have to go to sleep and there isn't any light. Can I have a drink of water? Then I'll go to bed. My throat is dry without a drink. I'm sure I'll wake up dead. How about a cracker? Then I'll go to bed. Better yet, I think I want a granola bar instead. Now I have to pedal before I go to bed. Well, I wouldn't want a puddle the middle of my bed. To tell the truth, I really gotta stay up late tonight. Paste, paint, or color, or fly my kite at night, or roller skate, play hide and seek, perhaps a pillow fight. Will I just go one more thing? My bed is full of bugs, or maybe we could rock and have couple of hugs. I knew that hugs would work. Now I have to tell you something. I'm really tired. Here's a good night kiss. Thank you.
I'm surely going to use some of those excuses next time. But a good try, Kushi Mehta. Now, from grade 2 senior KK Nagar, we have Niyati who will be presenting the poem Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening. Ooh, must be freezing, right? I don't know how she is going to survive that cold. All the best, Niyati.
Hi everyone, this is Niyati here to perform the Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and the frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.
Such beautiful poetry and performance that made me forget the cold. Thank you, Neti, for that performance. Up next, we have Yuam Rungta from Grade 2 Junior Annanagar who will perform the poem Countdown. Come on, guys. What are you waiting for? A countdown for his performance or what? I said his poem was titled Countdown. Come on, put your hands together for Yuam.
Hello everyone, my name is Yuam and I am going to perform a poem called Countdown by Helen Moore. Climb aboard the rocket ship. It's time to fly away. We are launching into space to start our busy day. So let's begin with the countdown. We will start with number 10. And when the day is done, we'll come back to Earth again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Thank you.
What a fantastic performance, Yuam Rungta. Next, from Grade 1 Senior Annanagar, we have S. Laya Shravya who will present the poem Wetlands. You know what? Wetlands are the most important part of any ecosystem as they not only become home for a lot of birds and animals but also necessary to keep in check the groundwater levels in the neighboring areas. And they also act as check dams for the excess rainwater and prevent flood. Thanks to Leia, I got to know all of this information. But yeah, why am I talking here? Let's put our hands together for Leia.
Hello everyone, I am S. Laya Shravya and today I am going to perform The Wetlands by Paddy Hughes. More and more of the land is stealing a second-hand sky and hiding under reproduction clouds. More and more of my boots dive into unplumbed oceans between thousand islands of mud. The nitrate sea levels, ice caps plotting from afar, glaciers stealthily melting the weather. My Labrador splashes with a leash. She's descended from a seal. I have a hole in my boot for tepid squelching. My cycle truck's been drowned by the golf course and has stopped wriggling. The D need raincoats. Parts of the park are almost joined to the Amazon. Thank you.
You all know that monkeys are mischievous, right? And sometimes those mischiefs cause a lot of trouble for us as well as them. That is exactly what happened in the story, and the lesson was also learned. To narrate that story to you, I am going to invite Harshavardhan from Grade 2 Junior KK Nagar, who will be narrating the story, The Monkey and the Wedge. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Hi, my name is Harshavardhan. I am going to perform the story called The Monkey and the Wedge. There was once a merchant who employed many carpenters and masons to build a temple garden. Regularly, they would start their work in the morning and take a break for the midday meals and return to resume the work till evening. One day, a group of monkeys arrived at the site of the building and watched the workers leaving for their midday meals. One of the carpenters was sawing a huge log of wood. Since it was only half done, He placed the wedge in between to prevent the log from closing up. He then went off along with the other workers for his meal. When all the when all the workers were gone, the monkeys came down from the trees and started jumping around the sides and playing with the instruments. There was one monkey who got curious about the wedge placed between the log. He sat on the log and, having placed himself in between the half-split log, caught hold of the wedge and started pulling at it. All of a sudden, the wedge came out. As a result, the half-split log closed and the monkey's tail caught in the cap of the log and got cut, causing a lot of pain. The monkey had learned the lesson the hard way. Moral is, one who interferes in others' work surely comes to grief. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for teaching us through the story. Well done, Harshavardhan. Up next, from Grade 1 Junior KK Nagar, we have HS Bhuvan, who will tell us the story that we have all heard quite often. Any guesses? It is the story of the thirsty crow. So come on, let's hear it from Bhuvan.
Hello everyone, my name is Bhuvan. I'm going to perform a story called Thirsty Crow. One hot day, a thirsty crow flew all over the fields looking for water. She could not find any. She felt very weak and tired. Suddenly, he saw a jug of water. She flew straight down to see if there was any water. The crow tried to push her head into the jug. She could not reach the water. The crow tried to push the jug down, but the jug was too heavy. The crow thought, half survived. She looked around, saw some pebbles. She got an idea. Slowly, she picking up one by one and dropped it into the jug. The water came slowly up. The crow drank very happily and flew away happily. Moral, where there is a will, there is a way. Thank you. Yes, find it.
So simple, yet so powerful. Thank you, Bhuvan. Now moving on, we have Chiran Asher Raymond from Grade 1 Junior Annanagar, who narrate the story, The Hungry Wolf. I hope you all are hungry for more brilliant performances like this. Over to you, Chiran.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Steven, and today I am going to perform the story, The Hungry Wolf. Once, a wolf was very hungry. He looked for food here and there, but he could not find any food. At last, he found a loaf of bread and a piece of meat in the hole of a tree. The hungry wolf squeezed into the hole and ate all the food. It was a woodcutter's lunch. He was on his way back to the tree to have his lunch when he saw that there was no food in the hole, but there was the wolf. On seeing the woodcutter, the wolf tried to get out of the hole, but he couldn't as his tummy was swollen. The woodcutter caught the wolf and beat him up for stealing his food. Thank you.
What a fantastic tale. Well done, Thiran Asher Raymond. Next up, we have S.R. Kautilya from grade 2 junior Annanagar, who will narrate yet another story, The Fighting Goats and the Jackal. What? We saw a wolf and now it's the jackal? Interesting choice, Kautilya. All the best.
Hi everyone, my name is Kulier and today I'm going to perform a story called The Fighting Goat and the Jackal. One day while a sage was going through a jungle, he saw two golden rams, billy goats, fighting with each other. Even though they were wounded and blood oozing heads and bodies, they did not stop fighting and rammed each other continuously. At the same time, a hungry jackal passing by. When he saw all the blood, he started to lick it from the ground. Watching all this, the sage thought to himself, this jackal is a fool, as it has become greedy by the smell of blood. If it goes for the fighting rams, it will get rammed and get hurt himself. No sooner had the sage thought of, the jackal was craving for more blood and came near to the fighting rams and got caught in the middle of the fight. Both the rams ran into him by mistake. The jackal got hit on his head and fell down and died instantly by the injury due to greed. The wise indeed say, don't close your eyes to the impending danger due to greed. Thank you.
Thank you, Kautilya, for teaching us about bravery through the story. I hope the next one is not about foxes. Let me see. It's about spiders. Next, we have J.B. Renuga Devi from grade 1 senior KK Nagar who will perform the poem I Hate Spiders. I bet this one is going to be interesting. Over to you, Renuga Devi.
Hi everyone, my name is Renu. Today I'm going to perform a poem that I think most of us can relate to. It's about spiders. I'm going to take you on a journey from fear to fascination and even a little appreciation for these little creatures and their webs. I Hate Spiders by Natalia Sadowski. Spiders make me frown. Spiders hang upside down. Spiders, they make me twitch. Spiders, they can be a pet of a witch. Spiders crawl up, down, and around. Spiders crawl to the ground. Spiders, oh, I hate them so much. Spiders, they make me want to jump. Even though these creatures are so mysterious, I find their silky webs beautifully mysterious. As each raindrop falls on line by line, the webs look more sublime. Now, I know that I said I hate spiders, but their webs give me amazing wonders. After each rainfall, the webs look more magnificent. You know, this weather isn't bad at all. It's brilliant. Ah!
A big round of applause for Renuka Devi. Now, from grade 1 senior KK Naga again, we have MSR Levinica who will present the poem A Dog is a Dog. Doesn't it sound similar to A Rose is a Rose by Gertrude Stein? But I think this one's quite different. Let's see. The stage is yours, Levinica.
Hello everyone, I'm Lenika and I'm going to perform a fun poem written by the famous poet Thomas Stearns Eliot. It is all about dogs. Let me perform this poem and see what makes dogs so wonderfully silly. A dog is a dog. Now dogs pretend they like to fight. They often bark, but seldom bite. But yet a dog is on the whole what would you call a simple soul? Of course, I'm not including the pigs and such fantastic canine freaks. The usual dog about the town is much inclined to play the clown, and far from showing too much pride, is frequently undignified. He's easily taken in. Just shuck him underneath the chin, or slap his back, or shake his paw. He will grumble and gruff. He's such an easy-going lot. Again, I must remind you that a dog is a dog and a cat is a cat. Thank you.
Wow, Levinica, that was fabulous. What's fun without friends, right? And that is exactly what my friend R. Nagaroshini from grade 1 senior KK Nagar is going to tell us through her poem. Friends, let's cheer her on.
Hi friends, today I'm going to perform a poem called Friends by Abby Fall Brown. How good to lie a little while and look up through the tree. The sky is like a kind big smile bent sweetly over me. The sunshine flickers through the lace of leaves above my head and kisses me upon the face like mother before bed. The wind comes stealing over the grass to whisper pretty things. Though I cannot see him pass, I feel his careful wings. So many gentle friends are near, whom one can scarcely see. A child should never feel a fear, wherever he may be. Thank you.
That was so sweet. A huge round of applause for Nagaroshini. Up next, we have a tale of wit, wisdom, and teamwork. Did you know that elephants communicate using a low frequency sounds that humans can hear? Let's give a warm welcome to Rayan's Sai H from grade 1 senior Ananagar for the mice and the elephant. Enjoy the clever twists of this tale.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rayans, and today I am going to perform the story Mice and the Elephant. Once upon a time, there lived a group of mice under a tree in a forest. One hot, sunny day, a group of elephants came in search of water. As they walked in the area where the mice lived. They destroyed their homes and even killed some of them. The mice went to the king of mice and asking for help. The king of mice went up to the chief of elephants and requested him to ask them to go the alternative route. The chief of elephants accepted the request and asked them to go the alternative route. The king of mice was very happy by the gesture of the chief of elephants. He said that in the future they would help the elephants when needed. The elephants laughed hearing what the rats said. A few months later, on another pleasant day, the rats were happily playing when they heard the elephants shouting. They asked the strongest rats to come over and check where the sound was coming from. When they reached the pond, they saw the elephants being captured by a hunter's net. They ran to the elephants and freed them. Soon the elephants were back to safety. The elephants thanked the rats and apologized for what they said back there. The moral of the story is never underestimate anyone by their appearance. Thank you. Ma'am, I can't even.
What a grand way to end our celebration today. Thank you, Crayons, for that incredible performance. I now would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the performers who have truly shown tonight, just like my friends yesterday and in the afternoon. I hope you all had a great time watching them. Oh, have you not watched them? No worries. Thanks to the internet, you can still watch them in our Alchemy Kids Theatre YouTube channel. Please go watch, enjoy, and share it with your friends and families. And yes, a big thank you to our amazing teachers, parents, and of course, all of you for being here and supporting our young stars. And with that, we have come to the end of day 2 of solo graduation performances. Hope you had a great time because I did. Thank you for being such a great audience. Please do come to catch the rest of the fantastic performance. Goodbye and good night.